Aloha. How are you today? Happy Aloha Friday, friends. I wanted to come on here today and share with you some of my top 5 compound movements for big results. So, if you don't know me, my name is Michelle. I live in Hawaii and I am a high performance result based coach. I am also a bodybuilder and a weightlifter. I also own a small business here in Hawaii, but my passion is about health and fitness and sharing with you all of the best tips and tricks to staying healthy and fit. And so I'm home today and wanted to share with you my top 5 movements. These are compound movements, meaning they use multiple muscle groups to perform the movement, and these would be your go-to moves. If you are not sure what you should do that day, either in the gym or at home, and you really want some go-to moves that are going to be super effective and really get you the results that you're looking for, these are the 5 that I recommend, and I'm going to add a bonus at the end, so stay tuned. Okay, so I recommend using weights. When we pick up weights, we're actually able to change the composition of our body. And when we build lean muscle, we can also drop body fat. So I recommend you do these moves with weights. I recommend not going over 10 pounds, just so that you can get through the movement and really keep it super effective. So 5, 7, 8, or 10 pound weights would be great. We're going to be using dumbbells today. And so you'll just need a space just about arm length wide and arm length across. So you don't need a lot of space either for these movements. Again, these are lean muscle gaining moves, so they're not cardio or HIIT type of movements. These are compound movements that that incorporate multiple muscle groups. So let's go ahead and pick up our weights and we'll get to our first movement. These are the top 5. Okay, so I have my 10-pound dumbbells, and the first movement we're going to do is a back lunge, an alternating back lunge with a lateral side raise. Okay, so we're going to step back and we're going to lunge, keeping our core tight, our chest high, our chin high, looking forward. Okay, we're going to step back and lateral raise. And alternate. Step back, lateral raise. So notice that the weights don't go above my shoulder line, and they're in control, so they're not swinging. Okay, so that's a back lunge, get nice and low, lateral raise, and then back up to the top. Okay, so that's the first move. Second move is a weighted squat with an overhead press. So this, we're going to bring the weights onto our shoulder area, and they're going to really be positioned here while we get into our squat position, toes forward. And so the knees are going to go over the toes, squat down, and press up. Bring the weights back down. Squat down, chest up, chin up, press up. Squat down, press up. All right, nice and controlled. So that's a squat with an overhead press. Next we're going to do is a compound movement for your back, which is a bent over fly with a double row. So we're going to work on our back. So we're going to get in the bent over position, so your back is nice and flat. The weights are holding in front of you and just hanging. You're going to bend your elbows slightly, fly, and row. staying in the bend position. So you feel it in your back. All right, that's number 3. Okay, so the 4th movement, we're going to take one weight. So drop one weight and just have one weight, and we're going to hold the weight in a goblet style. So we're going to be doing a sumo squat. So you're going to go into a sumo stance. So your toes are going to be out over to the side so we can contour the inner thighs. And you're going to squat down. So you're going to hold the weight into your center in a goblet position right over your chest. You're going to squat down and press up. Squat down, press up. Squat down, chest high, squeeze at the top. Now you could also hold the weight like this, keeping the elbows nice and narrow. Sumo squat down and press up. Sumo squat down, press up. Right? All right, walk it back in. Great, that was number 4. Sumo squat with a chest press. And then the 5th one is a really big movement. Again, you're going to need one weight. You're going to want to hold the weight so that it's really secure. And then you're going to go ahead and do a dumbbell swing. So you're going to bring the dumbbell between your legs and then up to your shoulder line. So you're going to squat down, squat. Now you could bring the weight over your head and back down. Otherwise, you can keep it right at your shoulder line. Making sure you squat down, chest up, chin up, looking forward. Nice. All right, excellent. So those are my top five compound movements for big results. You can incorporate one or all of those movements into your next workout, and you will feel every body part working and maximizing and really feeling all of the work you're doing. So instead of isolation, which is another way of training where you can isolate body parts, the compound movements incorporate a lot of different muscles and different muscle groups, so you're really getting to maximize. So if you have a short amount of time to work out or a short amount of space, compound movements. Those are my top 5. Here's the bonus. So one weight, you're going to want to hold it on either side, and these are called halos. I highly recommend these to contour and shape this lat and underarm area. So you're going to bring the weight around your head and circle your head. Bringing the elbows nice and high, and then switch it. So keeping your chin high, your chest high, not bending over and leaning into it, but actually moving your arms up and over. And that was your bonus, halos. Anyways, that's your workout in less than 10 minutes. So you can do all those. I recommend 10 to 12 reps. Maybe 3 or 4 sets, depending on how much time you have. But, and then just, incorporate those into your workout. If you're already doing some other body part, you can always finish up or start off with one of those movements. But those are my top 5 compound movements for big results. So, you guys have fun with those. Talk to you soon. Aloha.